Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan,
And I'm Pudgy.
and we are back reacting to more Game of Thrones. Today we are watching episode 3 of season 4.
I'm so happy this episode.
Yeah, well, it's a big one because last episode some whack shit happened. Completely unexpected by either of us. Joffrey's wine was poisoned, and the horrible man, I don't even want to call him a man, he's not really a man, but the horrible thing is dead. Joffrey's dead. Now that, holy crap, you guys who watched it, you'll know I was really conflicted because obviously I've wanted that for ages, but I expected so much more from Joffrey's character. Even like, I thought maybe at some stage someone would usurp the throne, he'd be punished, and he'd experience what he's been doing to everyone else. So that quick death, albeit pretty gruesome, I was still like, already like this? Like I was just shocked.
It was quick but slow. Like,
Yeah. But you know, compared to the time frame I had in mind, like expecting him thrown in the dungeons and
like the dark cells.
tortured for a long time and whatever, and really shown how weak he really is.
Yeah.
But it seems like he was just killed really quickly. So going into this episode, I mean, damn, this show never fails to surprise, completely shaking things up.
But you know what the thing is, right? When Melisandre did that little thing with Gendry, like sucking his blood out through the parasites, they named Robb Stark, Joffrey, and that means Theon's gonna die, isn't it? Theon Greyjoy.
Well, they named Balon
Oh no, they
Greyjoy.
named Balon. Oh, I hope he dies.
Theon's arguably already dead inside, but
Yeah, the poor guy. But back to Joffrey's death. So I just thought that was interesting because although the Lord of the Light may not have done it, like obviously someone else did, I'm still happy about it, you know? It happened.
for sure. You know what I'm not happy about? That exact point that you just said was in my notes right there. I've been savoring it. I was so excited when I thought about it. I'm like, oh, this is, and you had to just, who knew you were going to come out with your first point? Normally you got like 10 points before that one. And the first one had to be my I've only got 2 points written down. Can't believe it. When you started saying it, I died inside a little bit. Honestly, I felt like Theon. That was horrendous. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting that 2 of the leeches that were sacrificed have come true. So 1 more left. Balon Greyjoy doesn't seem like as big a player relative to the others. So it's interesting to see what role he'll sort of play in all this. Whether Yara will then take over and etc.
Well, who did you think actually killed Joffrey, right?
Yeah, we were sort of talking about that a little bit. Honestly, I feel like it's something... I feel like everything I'm about to say is not the case. And I feel like it's something staring me in the face that I'm missing.
Yeah.
But having looked at that scene briefly, the 3 things that stand out to me is it seems too obvious to be the Tyrells, but they just seemed like they knew they were getting involved with fire and they seemed so relaxed about it. And I was always wondering, what's their angle here? Well, there's more beneath the surface. There's something going on. The second suspect is, I don't remember his name.
Sedontos.
Joffrey's
Dontos
fool.
or something, yeah.
But between giving Sansa the blue necklace, the timing, and
That's
then
what I was thinking.
as soon as Joffrey got killed, he was like, come with me if you want to survive or
Yeah.
make it out.
So
he was too prepared for it.
Yeah, with the necklace, he was just saying certain things like he wants to do something good for his family, you know, before we all go to waste or, you know. But then is it also setting up Sansa as well a little bit? Like kind of,
I don't think he would do that.
well, why would he give the necklace? Like why?
Because it was he already stated that. He was very thankful for saving her
Yeah.
life. I don't see the need to involve Sansa in this
Yeah.
further.
Yeah.
Personally, that doesn't seem like a case. Anyway, and my third suspect, it's a weird one. It's out there, but Littlefinger, and I know he wasn't a big player in it, but because Cersei wronged him and backed him into a corner a while ago, she made a power play and humiliated him, and there's no better way to get back at her in this Game of Thrones than the Sun, and we know that Littlefinger thrives off chaos, and that his ultimate goal is as much power as he can get. So I'm just throwing that out there. It might be way off, but those are the 3 cases I have.
Yeah, I do see where you're coming from. It just seems so far-fetched, although I'm not saying it's wrong, like only because he's so far away. Like he's with Liza now, I think. Well, he should be, but who knows, to be fair. But there's just so many people it could be, and I think in hindsight now, the writers actually did a fantastic job at adding these little like open-ended things for each character. So then when this moment came, you're like, oh shit, who actually was it.
Oh yeah, and I mean, there's no shortage of people that hate Joffrey, so
Yeah.
it's an interesting scenario. But yeah, true to Game of Thrones, only a few episodes after the horrible Red Wedding, when you think, what else can they do? They shock you again. Like it, as soon as you think, and I made the statement, oh, Starks have this plot armor. I didn't know if I said that, but like that they're sort of always
The
winning.
Lannisters.
Sorry, that the Lannisters, yeah, are always winning. Joffrey gets killed out of nowhere, so it just to keep you on your toes and never think anyone's safe. It's very well written.
I know. And then we found out Brienne. Oh, see, in the bath scene with Jamie and Brienne, I had this feeling, right? But I was like, I don't want to like turn everything into this romance thing in my head. We'll just leave it kind of thing. And then she pretty much admitted it to Cersei, didn't she? I mean, she got caught out, but she still admitted it through silence. So I think that's quite interesting.
Honestly, speaking of Cersei, I'm just excited to see Cersei suffer.
Yeah.
Like, there have been moments in this show when I've wanted to like her and she's shown a little bit of potential, but she's just a snake through and through. Whenever push comes to shove, she is just a really cruel, wicked woman. And so, even when Marjorie was going to give food to the poor and she's just like, give it to the pigs instead, just to spite Marjorie.
The
Like,
dogs, yeah.
she just has no remorse. So,
I hope
losing-
Marjorie gets her day for that in this episode.
yeah, well, I'm interested to see the power structure. I'm interested to see now Joffrey's dead. Marjorie's technically the queen. The play here is interesting because if Tywin obviously controls the Lannisters, but he's technically a hand to Marjorie now. I don't know how it all works, but this is very interesting. This is a real.
Yeah.
Will Cersei's power be diminished a little bit, and then I'm
hope
very
so.
much looking forward to it.
I hope so, because from what we last saw, I'm assuming that Tyrion is locked up somewhere.
That's a big point too.
A very big point.
That framing of Tyrion, I don't know how it was written in the book, seemed really out of place, to be honest, because it's like the guy in front of everyone was asked to carry cups which were in plain sight. Joffrey was pointing at which cup. He would have no time to prepare the poison, given that he could never have anticipated Joffrey was going to make him a wine fool.
Well, it could have been like it was always going to be planned if he got the opportunity. Like
Maybe.
I do get it, but I'm not happy about it.
Maybe, but it seems a bit just too stupid
Yeah.
to, and too unrealistic. So Tyrion being blamed for that and people actually listening to that, I don't know, we'll see what they say. But I was like, at what point of that do you blame Tyrion when
Yeah.
you could see Joffrey using him as his cupbearer? Like, it was it seems out of place, but I'm sure that'll add an extra element of story.
And then we were told that Shay got on the ship, but that seems like too much of a good ending for her. Like, I just don't see that happening. I feel like Tywin was one step ahead and got there. So
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous for that.
Especially when Tywin and Cersei both had their eyes on her. It's unlikely that she just gets away scot-free.
But you know what interaction I absolutely loved? I loved the interaction between Cersei, Tywin, and Oberyn, the prince.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
That was cool.
good.
I liked it. That was good.
So good. Like, rubbing like salt on the wound, like former Queen Regent.
Having
like,
Cersei's daughter, yeah.
Oh, so good.
That was interesting.
So last episode or the episode before, we were talking about with the Boltons that, Theon...
Oh, there goes something.
So we're talking about last episode with the Boltons, Theon disclosed that Rickon and Bran aren't dead and they're going to try and find them. So in hindsight, it was actually good that Osha went off with Rickon and Bran is separate. That just makes me believe that one of them is like going to be in trouble. One of them's going to get captured. So yeah, I don't know. That's also something else, isn't it?
Is it Rickon? Yeah, honestly, Rickon is such a forgettable character at the moment. Like, the guy's done nothing. He said like a line. I barely even remember his name. So if he died, probably living through Bran's reaction, I guess. But it would just if he died, if they never did his character anything. So
Yeah, it'd still be sad.
maybe I'm more worried about Osha. Is it Osha?
Yeah, Osha.
Hang on, because I was asking you a question. It's Osha, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you need to look at the character guide.
Shut up. I'm more worried about Osha, to be honest, that if they, hunt her down first and then link her to Bran, then she could pay the price. But
Yeah. Look, there's just so many things up in the air right now. I think we just need to get into the episode.
thank you for that little segue.
That's okay.
As always, guys, a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Your support helps the channel out a lot, and we really appreciate it. If you are interested in supporting us over on Patreon, check out the link in the description. We do have early access to upcoming reactions, as well as uncut reactions. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button so you know when we upload our next reaction, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of today's episode.
All right, let's see
go.
the aftermath of Joffrey's death. Oh,
It's a great theme to
right
open up
there.
with.
Where's Sansa?
Find her. Bar the gates of the city sees every ship in the harbor.
Oh my god.
No one leaves the capital! No one!
I mean, that doesn't look good for Sansa, but
But like, she's on it straight away.
Jesus.
Like, your son just died.
Yeah, his reaction was too quick. It's so sus.
And having something prepared.
There's no way he's got a boat ready. Oh my god.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
She doesn't really have a choice, does she?
Yeah, he was really organized for this. It's interesting. I also feel like it'd be too obvious though if it was him, so I don't know. Wow. It's as good an intro as you can get.
Whose ships are they? They look scary.
Could
to
that
fair.
be Shay's ship? Could she somehow be involved in all this?
Can't believe Sansa's out of there. Well, I don't want to speak too soon.
Lord Baelish.
Peter.
No way.
Maybe you were right.
I should get back before someone thinks to look for me. First, you'll want your pay. 10,000? Was it? 10,000.
Holy moly.
Damn.
Wait!
No way, dude. I just knew it somehow. Damn, man. He didn't deserve that.
But you must admit it looks suspicious. The king who executed your father, who tormented you for years, and you fled the scene of his murder.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was correct.
He saved me.
Saved you, my lady. He followed my orders.
Yeah, they set her up, like I
Oh
said.
my god.
I knew it. I knew it.
Far out, dude.
So half our
Helping
theories were
me
both
because
correct.
He saved his life.
Yes.
I believe that too.
And he gave you a priceless necklace that once belonged to his grandmother. The last legacy of House Hollard.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I had it made a few weeks ago.
Wow, that's interesting. Very Game of Thrones thing to do.
Oh.
We're all liars here.
Yeah. Damn. Oh my god.
But you're safe now. I promise you that. You're safe with me. Sailing home.
Littlefinger is a very ambitious man, dude. Wow. I'm impressed. And I'm actually really happy that I put him in my theories list.
How about we both got it together?
You didn't get that?
Yeah, I said so Dantas was setting her up with the necklace. It was
Oh.
half.
Comments, you know this one is Team Spartan all the way. Like, Dantas was... You picked up on the very entry-level, low tier. Give the boy credit.
Yeah, 100%. You did well.
Picking Littlefinger when
Yeah.
nothing alluded to him, but just thinking back to just what's been happening.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm proud of myself. I'd be lying if I wasn't proud of myself. I'm very
proud of
myself.
you. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I wonder what, because our mods had asked us what our theories were in our
Yeah.
mod chat, and I'd said Littlefinger, and thinking that, maybe they'd laugh, thinking, it's a bit outrageous, whatever. Must have been sitting there going, Spartan, not bad.
Smarty.
Yeah. So that's crazy. He's set up Sansa as
Yeah.
his scapegoat. Like, that poor girl has just not had any break, man.
I know. When she thinks she's getting away from everything. So, well, he's so smart
He's
because
so manipulative, dude. And Varys is the only one that truly knows to fear him properly.
Yeah. Well, and Exhibit A, like he killed Joffrey, right?
Which I like him for.
Yes, but he got someone else to do it. But even before that, he got that someone else to set Sansa up.
So there were no leads to him. So if he went
None.
pear-shaped, no one will be able to prove it was him.
And he sent Sir Dontus like a few weeks before so that she can have trust in him. And Oh,
It's
and
very smart.
he knew exactly what story to feed her. Oh my god, Littlefinger, mate.
Littlefinger is very sharp.
Oh my
I'm gonna give him
God.
credit. That strategy is flawless. It's very well done.
Can I say I do see why people like him because that made me like him a little bit, you know?
It's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
if he was maybe on the side of the Starks, something a bit more, I'd probably love him because
Yeah.
it's a pretty badass move.
Yeah.
Give credit where it's due.
Interesting.
Wow.
Clawing at his own throat, looking to his mother to make it stop. It was horrible.
She genuinely feels horror for it. Interesting.
It's a weird moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of my husbands preferred the company of men and was stabbed through the heart. Another was happy as torturing animals and was poisoned at our wedding feast.
Yeah, true.
Her luck.
Bad luck.
You may not have enjoyed watching him die, but you enjoyed it more than you would have enjoyed being married to him. I can promise you that.
That is
True.
true.
You did wonderful work on Joffrey. The next one should be easier.
The next marriage.
Jesus.
Ladder climbers.
Oh, let me bask in this funeral. Oh, what the hell is that?
A good king?
I think so as well. You've got the right temperament for it.
Can't be any worse than Joffrey. And this guy seems nice enough.
It is a weird place to have this chat.
We have a man who starves himself to death, a man who lets his own brother murder him, and a man who thinks that winning and ruling are the same thing.
I like the way he words things, dude. He's spoken well.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes,
Even Cersei seems surprised.
a wise king knows what he knows and what he doesn't.
Joffrey did not.
A wise young king listens to his counselors and heeds their advice until he comes of age. And the wisest kings continue to listen to them long afterwards. Your brother was
Good
not
point.
a wise king. Your brother was not a good king.
Say it out with his brother.
Perhaps he'd still be alive.
Cersei's gonna crack it.
He's already moved on. Doesn't give a shit about Joffrey.
Cersei looks broken.
They all seem a lot happier with this new arrangement.
Besides Cersei.
It was Tyrion. He killed him.
Let it go.
The day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth.
Yeah, and he'd do it right in front of you. Just to throw himself in the bin too.
That's what he said to me.
Yeah, after what you did to him, like, let's be fair.
Avenge him. Avenge our son.
Why would she avenge that joke?
Kill Tyrion.
No, my friend. No,
It's the first
no.
time she said our son.
I want him dead.
You don't know what you want, alright?
Please, you have to. He was our son.
She finally said
Said it
it.
before. I just said that.
Oh.
Second time. Bit slow today, Pudgy.
There's so much going on. This is the second time she's asked him to kill someone who was innocent.
And what does she offer in return? Cold heart.
Oh, now you want him.
Yeah, to be Cersei.
Now you want
Your last week's
him.
news, dude.
When he walked in, I knew they would start making out in front of their dead son. I just knew it. Game of Thrones style. Jamie, don't do it for that.
woman. Why have the gods made me love a hateful woman?
Oh, come on, Jamie.
Not like that, dude.
I knew it. Their
Thought I was
dead
gonna-
son's right there.
I know, what is this, dude?
No.
Stop it!
Oh, dude, the disrespect on Joffrey is what's making me laugh. It's hilarious. That's the worst funeral ever.
The
It's a bit weird though now.
fact that my brain knew that this was gonna happen is weird.
I don't care. I don't care.
So he's basically just raped her.
I think so.
What the hell?
That was so weird.
That seemed out of character for Jamie.
Might book passage across the narrow sea. Second Sons could be. Seems like a good fit for me.
Oh,
He
wow.
joined Danny, dude.
Bravos.
I have friends there.
Jagga Haka.
Which house did he fight for?
The Tullys of Riverrun. We don't have much, but any man that bled for House Tully is welcome to it.
That's the thing, you gotta be careful with which
Well
house
played,
you
Ariel.
align.
Well played.
Yeah.
We asked the maiden to protect Sally's virtue and keep her from the clutches of depravity.
You got to do all 7 of the f***ers.
Father.
That's so good. Oh, man, those look great, but
Oh, he's just a big slop.
yeah, they must be starving.
Was wasting half of it.
Oh. Ariel's taking after him too.
Frey will burn in the 7th hell for what he did.
He better.
I hope so.
And if any thieves came looking for easy pickings, one look at you, I bet they'd run the other way.
I mean, true, I would. That'd be interesting if he stays.
But I have hidden a bit of silver from the bandits. Fair wages for fair work.
Fair wages for fair work.
I hope he honors that though and doesn't.
Oh, yeah,
This guy seems
true.
decent. Somehow I can't see that family having a happy ending. Wouldn't be Game of Thrones like.
Already?
No way. He took the silver and left.
He took us in. He fed us. And
Aye, he took us in. He's a good man. His daughter makes a nice stew. And they'll both be dead come winter.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
He can't protect himself. Dead men don't need silver.
Oh my god.
I mean, he probably makes some sort of point too.
He's plenty worse than me. I just understand the way things are. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out?
I mean, it's a valid point. He's speaking some facts, so I gotta give him some respect.
Yeah, I get it, but damn.
100 men, 1 woman.
Yeah, those odds are not great.
things to think about.
That's the only thing they think about.
Yeah.
There's 100 men lying awake at night picturing you.
And what about you?
Ooh. That's a little weird interaction.
Are you bored of me?
Bored of you?
Oh, don't tell me he says it to get rid of her.
I want to protect you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Good boy, Sammy.
How is she getting
I'll
upset,
get these
dude?
to Hob. Keep an eye on little Sam.
I get it as a girl, like, you want him to want you to be around.
I don't know, that's just some bullshit relationship drama. That baby, what's the chance he doesn't make it?
Oh, don't say that.
I've become so cynical in this show, it's not even funny.
Oh, our 2 little Sammies.
Joffrey Baratheon. I said those words when I tossed a leech into the fire. A leech filled with bastard blood. A bastard you set free. Golden Company.
Never broken a contract.
They're
We're
sellswords.
willing to use blood magic to put you on the throne, but we're not willing to pay men to fight.
That's a good point on the contradictions.
But I've never heard of visions and prophecies winning a war. Soldiers win wars.
It's a good point.
Yeah, some good points.
If I do not press my claim will be forgotten. I will not become a page in someone else's history book.
So do something about it. Don't just sit back and let everyone else do it for you. Poor Davos.
Oh, I think he feels like Davos has ruined his previous opportunities.
Yeah,
so.
but...
I need you to write a message.
You should write it yourself. It's good practice.
It's too important for me. I need a smart person to do it.
Aww.
Of the Iron Bank of Bravos, from Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of Westeros.
Interesting. And we know the Lannisters are in a bit of strife with them. So he's writing a letter on behalf of Stannis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they can finally answer it. Because who's the Davos to them?
Yeah.
She'll clean and cook and look after the other girls' babies.
Could find other work for her too.
No other work.
There'd be money. Give you a piece of it.
No.
Dude, these women look like beaten up.
Sammy was quite stern with that.
I like it. My man. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about her being on her own here.
I promise to come back and visit whenever I can.
It's really not that nice compared to where she was staying.
It's probably worse.
You protected me north of the wall.
This is different. They're brothers of the Night's Watch, and I can't just stab them in the back. And I can't run away, which is what we did at Craster's.
Yeah. I get his position, but...
Best for you.
Gilly.
That would tear his heart into pieces.
He's really trying hard.
Oh. Who's interrupting? Tywin, of course it is.
No jokes now. When Tywin's the A knows it's business. This will be a good chat.
I'm sorry about your grandson.
Are you?
I don't believe that a child is responsible for the sins of his father.
I like that about him.
The king was poisoned.
I hear you studied poisons at the Citadel.
Oh my god.
You arrive at the capital an expert in poisoning. Some days later, my grandson dies of poisoning.
I get the suspicion.
You spoke with Tyrion in this very brothel on the day that you arrived. What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
By your hands.
It's to the point.
Of course I blame you.
Here I stand, unarmed, unguarded. Should I be concerned?
You are unarmed
Yes.
and unguarded because you know me better than that.
Men at war commit all kinds of crimes without their superiors' knowledge.
So you deny involvement in Elia's murder?
Be careful, Tywin.
Oh, damn. This chat's pretty good. It's intense.
Get that smirk off your face, mate.
I could arrange for this meeting.
But you want something in return.
There's no way he wants to set Tyrion up.
Asking me to judge at your son's trial isn't quite as tempting.
I will also invite you to sit on the small council.
Why is he giving him this much power? Trying to make him an ally rather than a threat.
We are not the Seven Kingdoms until Dawn returns to the fold. The king is dead. Targaryen girl has 3 dragons.
Yes, she does.
Okay, he's in the know.
Only the Dornish managed to resist Aegon Targaryen and his dragons.
Right.
Oh, wow. He really thinks ahead.
The world is a better place without him, but I had nothing to do with it.
Damn straight.
If I were arranging a royal assassination, I'd plan it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was way too obvious and stupid.
Have they announced the judges yet?
I guess that's an important factor too.
Mace Tyrell.
Who will vote exactly as my father tells him to vote.
Prince Oberyn of Dawn.
I'll give it to my father. He never fails to take advantage of a family tragedy. Oh, I can call my own witnesses. How generous of
He's such a smartass.
She's gone.
Gone?
No one's seen her since the wedding.
Oh, man. He's going to think she set him up.
No one had more cause to kill Joffrey than Sansa. But the girl's no assassin.
Yeah, a good job.
With my wife's disappearance, it makes me seem that much more guilty.
Of course he gets stitched up.
Which makes it unique as King's Landing murders go.
I wonder if Tyrion will figure it out.
They at least allow me to see Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie will see the truth in his eyes, surely.
But I'm
Jamie
just
better
confused
back
about the
him.
last scene with Cersei. Like, that confused me.
Yeah, after all Jamie's progression, that seemed really weird.
There's something else, my lord.
Oh no, what else?
Said I'd be named Sir Podrick Payne if I told the judges you'd bought a poison called the Strangler.
So Ilan Payne?
The trial's in a fortnight. They'll want an answer before that.
Already gave them an answer, my lord.
I will not have you dying on my behalf.
He's so good, man. He's so good.
I don't want to see your head already mounted.
My lord.
Pod, I am giving you an order.
Oh, Tyrion, I love you so much.
Make Tyrion king, man. He'll be the fairest king.
Get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late. Pod! This is farewell.
Oh, my heart breaks, man.
Man, why are there no happy moments with Tyrion?
I'm just confused. He said Sir Podrick Payne. Does that mean he's Sir Ilan's son? The one that beheaded Ned?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
This is getting ridiculous. Like, I feel so sorry for Tyrion. Like, Sansa's gone makes him look more guilty. Who knows what the hell Jaime's gonna do, right?
He's stitched up so bad.
He knows his dad's just looking for a win at this point. Like, he's not totally concerned. And let's be fair, he has warned he doesn't really care for him.
And Game of Thrones never gives us a fair outcome. I'm really hoping that we don't lose Tyrion too. He is one of the good guys left who actually plays the Game of Thrones quite well. It'd be such a shame to lose him at this critical junction in the story.
I don't know if my heart can take that anymore.
There has never lived a more loyal squire.
Literally. Oh, I hope that's not foreshadowing anything.
No one boils a potato better than your mum. She got...
Oh no, they're attacking. Far out, dude.
I knew that was too much of a happy scene.
Jeez. It's no chill in this show, man. No chill.
Oh my god. She never misses.
Oh. Yeah, and there's the darkness about Ygritte after Jon left her. I don't know. Maybe she's always like that.
Why is there an emphasis on that kid and her?
Yeah.
She's gonna save him for sure.
Hopefully.
You know how to get to Castle Black?
Oh my god, this poor kid.
Open your eyes.
Is he
Oh
making
my
him
God.
look?
This guy's sadistic.
I'm going to eat your dead mama, and I'm going to eat your dead papa.
What's wrong with him?
This guy's sick, man.
Oh my god.
He keeps talking about the crows, but there's so many more warriors coming for him. He has no idea.
We have just over 100 men, and that's
Only.
including stewards and builders.
Yeah, wow. They've really lost their power.
You're a champion of the common people, Lord Snow. What do you say to Brother Pip's proposition?
It's gonna be something good, I just know it.
If the wildlings breach the wall, they'll roll over everything and everyone for 1,000 miles before they reach an army that can stop them.
Let's go, John. Tell him how it is.
That's one of the horns.
Rangers returning.
What about his uncle?
Yeah, I was about to say, we still haven't got an answer about that. Could these be the Rangers from the ones that killed
Oh yeah.
Gior? Not Joer, Gior.
They survived.
I knew someone would survive. I don't know where you got that all dead from.
Carl's running things now. He's the one put a knife through Craster's mouth.
Oh, that guy.
I told the wildlings we had over 1,000 men at Castle Black alone. Carl and the others know the truth as well as we do. How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off?
Yeah, true. Damn.
And even if every one of us kills 100 wildlings, there's still not a thing we can do to stop them.
I like this new John dude. He's got like force and presence.
They're in a bit of a pickle.
Damn.
Here we go. Danny's on a mission.
Finally arrived, dude. I really want to see what happens here. Oh, wow. It's almost like Egypt with the giant pyramids.
It's massive.
Yeah, this is like her biggest foe yet. Wow, this place is huge.
I know.
They want you to send your own champion against them.
Oh. Who's she gonna pick? Dario Naharis?
That's what I was thinking. Makes sense. Or she's got a few good fighters.
What is he doing?
I believe he means to...
I knew it. I was waiting for that.
What the hell?
Bryce and Selmy still a weapon. It'd be cool to see him. Oh.
Grey Worm.
Davageris gentis eixia, avich mi cagon coston daur.
Your Grace, I've won more single combats than any man alive.
I really want to see this dude.
Oh no.
Let me stand for you today as well.
You're my most trusted advisor, my most valued general, and my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
I was the last to join your army.
Yeah. This one makes sense.
I come from nothing. And before long, I will return to nothing. Let me kill this man for you.
Let's go.
She wanted that outcome. She purposely...
You sure you don't want a horse?
Why would I want a horse?
Horses are faster than men.
Horses are dumber than men.
Yeah. I have a lot of faith in this guy now.
Let's see what you can do. Man coming for you,
Always
and
the
you
flirt.
just wink. He's not even doing anything.
I reckon he has like a call that will startle the horse.
He's just gonna throw it.
Oh, I got the horse.
Oh. Oh,
Damn, nicely played, dude.
that was so simple. I mean, I get it. He wasn't expecting it, was he? There's no way. He's gonna stop pissing.
That's so good, dude. I'll rate that. That's awesome.
Let's hear this speech.
Astroprot dohe trossa, si rinyo ingatiorzi. Diary.
That's an army and a half, dude.
I know.
Jevi qenuntis. Jemosit meri belma se boteri. Se udrazmeasi.
Oh,
Tell him,
I'm
Danny.
So ready for this, dude. I'm so
Tell
ready.
him.
Naijan.
Oh, dude, what the hell? They are ready. What an entrance.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that barrels of oil?
Oh, and the dragons are gonna go on top?
Correct. Yeah.
What's inside? Chains. Oh, from the girl. Oh, Danny,
Is
I
that how
love
many-
you.
Is that how many they got? Holy crap.
They all know what that means.
Wow.
Is that it?
Of course, dude.
They always leave Danny's like ending.
She
You
always has
know?
like an epic
Yeah.
ending. You just know, I've been really interested in her storyline in this season, especially. So I really want to see her. I've slowly grown enthusiasm for this whole freeing the slaves sort of storyline as she builds her army, and she's making an epic entrance. So
Yeah. She's done really well. I always look forward to her speeches, like the way she like enunciates each letter from each word. Like it's just so good.
yeah,
And-
really cool.
And the language is actually really cool to listen to. Like it's actually, has a presence there.
Yep. Interesting. Very interesting episode. Adjusting to a world post Joffrey. I mean, there's so much at stake. There's just so many storylines going on. So the world feels huge.
Yeah.
The whole just battle of Westeros doesn't seem as significant relatively, but it's still there.
Yeah.
But Joffrey is over. His brother seems nicer. Tyrion's situation sort of is an interesting one, but there's just so many at play. Again, like even Tywin's whole game plan with this, with the prince and everything that's going on. It's just very
There's a lot going on. Again, I mean, I think that's the
theme of Game of Thrones.
yeah, that's the pattern of each season. There's always a lot going on, and everything's like muddied in the middle of it, and then we get like this outcome, and then we kind of guess what the next part is. Like
Littlefinger's probably the biggest thing of the episode. That's a
Dude,
huge play.
The scene was dark, it was grim, it was shocking, especially because we'd left off exactly the scene that we finished from. So it was just a really good opening.
Yeah. I guess we've sort of covered it, but really weird. With Jaime and Cersei, that was initially I just thought it was, but then she was really trying to resist it. And next to her dead son, I mean, that just seemed like a really weird, but Game of Thrones fitting scene.
What's crazy is when I saw him walk in and told everyone to leave, I was like, oh, they're going to have sex right there. But then I was like, nah, like, not my Jaime, not the Jaime that I love, And then just the way it panned out, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like,
It's hard to follow his character. At least Tyrion's consistent. Like, a lot of the characters are consistent. Whereas Jaime, one minute you think he's really honourable, then you question his honour. He's just...
But what did he get from that? Like, she said something, I don't remember now. And then he goes, you're a hateful woman. Why did I have to love a hateful woman? Then that, like, what?
I don't know. Maybe he's just had enough of it all.
I don't know.
She was avoiding him, and you knew that he was craving her touch. She just kept avoiding him, and now he had an opportunity. I think he just took it, but almost in a very aggressive way.
Well, she used that to get what she wanted from him as well, which was to kill Tyrion. And what I said before was true twice. Bran was innocent. He was just like going to say goodbye to his father. Little
Yeah.
did he know that was going to result in, you know, catching Cersei and Jaime. And then she's asking him to like kill him as well. And now your own brother as well, Tyrion. Like, oh, get off it, Cersei.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on. The Night's Watch only has 100 people. I didn't realize numbers were so low.
Yeah.
Jon Snow's presence, he's growing. He's all that's left of Ned's legacy from a warrior standpoint. Arya's there, but she's not there yet. She's very young. So I'm sort of transferring my Ned and Rob love to Jon.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking Jon. Honestly, he's seeing in this episode and the last few, he's really growing. I feel like in the first few episodes, he's not as much of a dummy anymore. He's not sort of lost and naive and the good guy. Now he's like, he knows reality. And I actually feel like he can make better decisions in this show than Rob did. And I think he has potential to go longer.
He seems level-headed for the most part, right? And it's like he's doing all these calculations in his head all the time. Like, that's what his face looks like.
Yeah.
But he does have an element of respect from even the higher-ups as well. So he's in a really good position to do good, but also in a shit position that he doesn't really have the manpower behind him.
If he survives long enough, it'd be cool, and it makes sense to me that he would lead the Night's Watch. Because now, to clarify, Gior, this has been a running like meme in the channel. I don't know where it came from. We won't bore you with the details, but we always read it as Joer. So when you guys couldn't understand why we were saying Joer and Jorah and saying why we're saying it similar, and we'd fight back saying we don't understand like what the, and then someone clarified in the comments, it's Gior, and then I'm like, oh, so I don't know where we got
But I've never heard them say Gior.
Look, I can't remember. When I look at the spelling,
Do they say Gior?
probably, but when I look at the spelling, it's Jeor, and then I was like, okay, so anyway,
Gior.
that's a little clarification there.
Gior. Gior.
Doesn't matter, dude. The guy's dead. Doesn't matter. The point is, with Gior gone and the current leadership looks pretty shit, it now makes sense that Jon has potential to eventually work in leadership. He seems to be the one that understands the risks of the world and beyond the wall the best. Also, we were alerted by our mods. We didn't realize that, I don't remember his name, but one of the guys who was sort of serving the board of the Night's Watch was the one that Tyrion had sent to the wall
Yeah.
from who's the commander of the Golden Cloaks, I believe, or
Yeah.
the City Watch, something like that.
Yeah.
Terminology, but so we recognize him too now.
Well, yeah, that guy that's acting commander, again, it's acting. It's not official, and I don't know exactly what you need to do to become an official leader, like in the Night's Watch. Obviously, it's maybe everyone has to vote. I have no idea, but I think that's the least of their worries at the moment. But yeah, some people did come back from Craces, but that guy that was like spiteful and whatever, he's now on the other side of the wall at Craces and leading like
Apparently treating the women
some men.
horribly as
Yeah.
well. But they're gonna get destroyed by the wildlings, so they got no clue what they're in for. Yeah, I don't know where you got the idea. You kept so convincingly telling me they're all dead. I'm like, no, they're not. Like the whole point of that would have been such a waste of potential.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, well, they haven't shown up and they weren't like massively important characters.
I think it's safe to say that this episode I've just steamrolled you. Steamrolled you with predictions, with perception, just Sparta's got a day game today.
You're doing well. You're actually doing well.
I'm in for the long race. Everyone wrote me off season 1. Spider-Man about season 1. Spartan's here for the long haul.
Yep.
The tortoise and the hare. You're the hare, but you're sleeping. I'm a tortoise.
It's actually interesting. I found Tywin's interaction with Tommen intriguing. Like just the way he gives his lessons. It's so drawn out and he makes them think rather than just giving all the answers as well.
I like it. It always reminds me of a bit more old school parenting.
Yeah.
Which I think creates very capable individuals. Probably the exact reason why Joffrey was so useless was because he never do anything. Cersei sort of just showered him.
Yeah, that's true. But it also gives Tommen enough to trust Tywin that, you know, maybe, like, I don't have the ability for this, so maybe Tywin knows better and I'll follow his counsel.
Yeah.
So it's kind of almost grooming in a way to kind of like set him up to want to follow him.
Yeah. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.